health, risk factors for any disease, you know, whether you're looking at hormone health, metabolic health, sleep, any weight, anything. It seems to go, alcohol's not so good, you probably want to cut that out. So I think we're at a point where you should probably accept that, if you're living your life wanting to be the healthiest person you probably can be, then alcohol doesn't really have a space in that picture. But life consists of more than that, and maybe there are times, in much the same way as you might cave and get yourself a lovely gelato. You will say, it's time to have a glass of red wine.
I say this to my patients all the time. There's something you can't measure in your bloodstream. It's called pleasure. And I think we're not just here to exist, to wander around that jungle for 30, 40 years and then die. We are. I'm a wowser. I've got a big wine collection, and I do enjoy a glass or two of wine most nights of the week.
But I think it's time that we can all just put down the mental gymnastics in terms of proving that this is actually healthy promoting.
No. I don't think we should be doing that at all. Precisely.
All right, so let's take a look at some emails. Deirdre, thank you so much for your email. She's writing on behalf of her sister, who she believes appears to be developing diabetes, but managed to lose a large amount of weight with the help of the Zithroid. There you go, not a statin. She got her cholesterol reading down to 3.3. She takes 5 milligrams of statins, but avoided succumbing to diabetes. Now, Deirdre's wondering why her doctor has now told her that she must further reduce her cholesterol level to 1.5. Do you think that's
Deirdre's getting the wrong information. The doctor's talking about the LDL cholesterol level, not the total cholesterol level. So I'm wondering, did she get her cholesterol down to 3.3 with a combination of statins and ezetimibe? Or did she get the LDL down to 3.3? I don't know. So it's actually, with great respect, Deirdre, it's the wrong information. So the doctor would not say you have to get your total cholesterol down to 1.5, but the doctor would say you've got to get it below the LDL below 1.8. So the question here is, are we talking LDL at 3.3 or LDL at 1.5? I just don't know. She's asking the question.
Okay, sure thing. Thanks so much for the email. Of course, you need to follow that up. healthyliving@2gb.com is the best place to do that. We'll be happy to give you more information. Claire is 72 taking Olmetic. Daily. Her blood pressure reading averages 100 over 70. She's wondering if it's too low.
I think 100 over 70 for a 72-year-old is probably too low. If her lifelong blood pressure was 100 over 70, that's fantastic. But if the Olmetic's got it down to that, it may cause some issues. So I really think she needs to talk to a doctor about it. Maybe wean off the Olmetic, see what her blood pressure goes. If it shoots up to 160, I prefer to be sitting at 100 over 70. But as long as she's not getting dizzy, I think in this situation, if she's my patient, I'd probably wean the Olmetic and see what happens to her blood pressure.
Okay. And one final email from Fred at healthyliving@2gb.com. Now, he emailed us last week, I believe, talking about pain caused by his gallbladder, and he's just basically writing to say thank you. He says the advice that you gave was excellent. He's now going to talk to his surgeon about having his gallbladder removed. Be sure that the info provided will be helpful to other people as well. Thank you, he says, for your always useful and entertaining program as an avid listener.
Well, Fred, you're a good man. I very much appreciate it. I'll pay you that $50 I owe you.
And if you do want to check out exactly what we're talking about, any of our past shows are available to listen to. Fred is talking about the show that went to air last Sunday night. You can catch any of those on podcast or at the website. Head there, the podcast for this particular show, and all shows that we do go up as soon as the show is finished. So you can go through the back catalogue and check out all the information that is available there. Now, speaking of great information, we have some of that coming up in regards to a new drug for stroke. That's next on Healthy Living.
The fun and entertain for less this Easter with a jumbo Mini Electric Step Roaster only $88.90. Where you find a competitive lower price on the same stock item, we'll beat it by 10%. Conditions apply. See website for details. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Feeling overwhelmed and stressed? Struggling to focus? Caruso's new L-theanine 400 provides fast relief in just 3 hours. Caruso's new L-theanine 400 helps relieve symptoms of stress, supports mental clarity, and calms the the mind without the drowsiness. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and stress is clouding your mind, it's time to take back control with Caruso's new L-theanine 400. Caruso's new L-theanine 400 is available now at leading pharmacies and health stores. Always read the label and follow the directions for use.
Buying, selling, leasing, building, developing, subdividing, or navigating a real estate dispute? For peace of mind, consult a solicitor who provides you with guidance and protection.